Alright, this is an Ibanez AD9. Very classic analog delay from the 9 series of Ibanez. They were made between 1982 and 84, so you could say this is a vintage pedal. You probably heard it 1,000 times before, you're actually hearing it right now. You cannot buy these new anymore. There is a mini version of it, but these are only available on the used market. While this is a Behringer VD400 vintage delay. Now this is not based off this. This is supposed to be a clone of the Boss DM2. So you can buy these new for around 30 bucks. And I figured since both of these pedals are, analog delay pedals with 3 controls and stereo outputs, why not compare these two? So that's what we're gonna do. So now obviously the Ibanez pedal has a way cooler color. It comes in a solid metal housing. You can either use a battery or a power supply, and overall the build quality is just amazing. This pedal is 40 years old. Now the Behringer pedal comes in the usual plastic housing, feels a little bit like a toy. Nonetheless, you can also use a battery by opening up this compartment here with a screwdriver. That's a little annoying, but you could do it, or you just use a power supply right here. Build quality, usually in a comparison video, you just set everything to noon and then you start from there. The problem with these pedals here is that the controls react so differently that it wasn't possible. Have a listen. What? So in order to make these two sound at least somewhat identical, I had to do some tweaking on that one. Now, by maxing out all the controls on the Ibanez pedal here, you get these beautiful, long, and very usable delay sounds. If you try to do the same thing on the Behringer pedal here, you'll get this. Was war das denn, Alter? I was not expecting that. It scared the out of me. And also the control rate here is the opposite direction. On Behringer, the further you turn it to the right, the shorter the delay gets. And the further you turn it to the left, the longer the delay gets. And on the Ibanez pedal, it's the same thing in reverse. So very short, very long. How about some very short delays? How about some slapback? Now, another very cool way to use an analog delay is to spice up your guitar solos, you know? So I'm going to get a guitar with humbuckers and I'm going to use my Behringer amplifier. No pedals for distortion. This is just the amp distortion and the pedals are in the effects loop. Okay, now that we have distortion, we can do another cool thing. We can max out the delay level and the repeats, and then we play around with the delay time to create those spaceship sounds. Very cool. I don't know what to tell you guys. I really like both of these pedals, to be honest. I love this one because I really like the 9 series in general. The build quality is amazing and it's just a classic delay pedal. And although this feels very, very cheap, I'd say if you're not necessarily a gigging musician who travels a lot, then you should be fine. You know, the sounds you can get out of this are unreal. And I didn't even use the stereo outputs in this video, so you know, if you're on the budget and you're just using this at home, I think this can be a very great tool for you. Anyway, hit me up with your opinion in the comment section. I'd like to know what you think of these. I think the Behringer pedals are not as bad as they might seem. This one here is super cool. The chorus pedal, the yellow one, is very good as well. I have a video about that. If you haven't seen that already, then just click on the video. Other than that, thank you very much for watching and I hope I see you in the next one. Take care. Karen. Now usually when you are... Shit. Warum mache ich das nicht einfach auf Deutsch? Das wäre so viel einfacher.